Dirk Nowitzki. When you hear that name, you think of all the greatness Dirk Nowitzki has achieved, his incredible ability to share the ball with his teammates, and his crazy fadeaway jump shot that just could never get blocked. But 25 years ago, NBA scouts did not exactly see Dirk Nowitzki in the same way they do now. You see, Dirk Nowitzki came into the 1998 NBA draft as a scrawny 6'11" European German kid who looked like another European NBA bust. Dirk was originally drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks, but was traded on draft day to the Dallas Mavericks for Robert Taylor. Dirk struggled in his first year in the league and only averaged 8 points, but that was just the start of things. Over the next few years, Dirk Nowitzki in Dallas became a powerhouse in the West, and from 2000 to 2008, the Dallas Mavericks were a legit playoff team. In fact, in 2007, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks became the first seed in the bloodbath of the Western Conference that year. Unfortunately, the We Believe Warriors beat Dirk in the first round, but that did not stop Dirk. Dirk was going to put a statement to the NBA once again. Dirk won the 2007 NBA MVP honors, but for the next few years, Dallas and Dirk would get knocked out in the first or second round, and that was all in 2008, 2009, 2010. It looked like Dirk was never going to win a title, and every single year, there were reports that Dirk wanted out of Dallas, but he was loyal to his team and knew that it was just a matter of time before something special happened. Nowitzki and the Mavs cruised through the 2011 NBA playoffs and got to the NBA Finals, where they faced the Miami Heat, a team who had beat them in the NBA Finals 5 years earlier. But Nowitzki and the Mavs won against the Miami Heat this time in 6 games, and Dirk Nowitzki was awarded with the 2011 NBA Finals MVP trophy. It was a great time for the city of Dallas because this was Dirk's first championship ever and the Dallas Mavericks' first championship ever. And Dirk really proved that he meant something to the city of Dallas and the Mavericks organization. But possibly the most mind-bending fact about Dirk Nowitzki is that he took pay cuts to have the Dallas Mavericks be more successful. In fact, this is what he did around the time the Dallas Mavericks won the 2011 NBA championship. He took a pay cut so the Dallas Mavericks could bring in even more talent. If you look back at Dirk's career, it's kind of crazy. He actually averaged 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists per game with Dallas, and is widely regarded as the best power forward of all time. Now, Tim Duncan is also another player who's regarded as the best power forward of all time, and I love Dirk Nowitzki's beef with Tim Duncan, but that is a topic for a whole nother video. But anyways, after 2014, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks started to trend downwards. They were still a playoff team, but they were getting knocked out in the second round usually, and Dirk realized that he wasn't going to win another championship, but he meant so much to the city of Dallas. And you want to know another insane fact about Dirk Nowitzki? He was the player who had the longest time on one team. He spent 21 years with the Dallas Mavericks, which is tied for the longest NBA career. Mavs owner Mark Cuban is known for trying to get European NBA superstars, and Dirk Nowitzki was really no different. I mean, he fits both of those categories, except Dirk Nowitzki meant something more than a player like Luka Doncic or Kristaps Porzingis did to the city of Dallas. He spent at least 20 years with the city and the organization and won a championship. I mean, there's no arguing that Dirk Nowitzki is the greatest Dallas Maverick of all time. The Dallas Mavericks were a franchise who are one of the most successful franchises of all time, but have just not had that many great players. I mean, if you look at the Dallas Mavericks all-time players besides Dirk Nowitzki, who is the greatest player of all time for Dallas, there isn't a lot of great players. So it's an easy choice to put Dirk as number one. The list of accolades for Dirk Nowitzki would be way too long for me to discuss, and it would put 5 more minutes of length toward our video. So let's just say Dirk Nowitzki won a lot of awards. And if you want to know what those awards are, you can look right up top in his awards box from basketballreference.com. 14-time NBA All-Star, 12-time All-NBA, 2007 NBA MVP, 2011 NBA Champion, and 2011 NBA Finals MVP. And then once 2019 rolled around, Dirk Nowitzki announced that it would be his last season in the league, and he had a parade ceremony at every last arena that he played in. Dirk's last game of his career was in San Antonio, where the Mavs still lost, but Dirk Nowitzki hit his final bucket in the last minute of the game and wrapped up a perfect career of a legend. People can say the things they want about Dirk Nowitzki, how he's not an all-time NBA great, but those people are wrong, because if you were a kid in the mid-2000s and watched the Dallas Mavericks and Dirk Nowitzki, you would know what I'm talking about and how special Dirk Nowitzki really is and how much he meant to the city of Dallas.